We didn't have to do any medical intervention when we finally did get pregnant, which was like after trying, and then it just happens. It's one of those things where you take your hands off the steering wheel and you're like, I'm done trying, and then it happened. You know, it's like, wow, it's meant to be. And maybe it was a miracle. Maybe that baby saved my life. I ended up getting an ultrasound of my abdomen area, and I remember seeing a mass, and I was like, I don't think that's supposed to be there. And it wasn't our baby. It was, you know, a perfect little round ball. I was diagnosed with stage 3 bladder cancer.
There was some optimism that, you know, we were going to be able to remove the cancer and maybe continue the pregnancy. But as we determined that it was a little more invasive than they had hoped, it became evident that the pregnancy, you know, wasn't going to be an option.
The moment that I got the diagnosis, we were surrounded by a team of OBGYNs. One in particular who we had 24/7 access to over email. It was clear pretty much from the start that we were a special case.
It's just a cancer you don't see in females in their 30s.
No.
You know, Dr. O'Neill explained it to us. This is older men that have worked in chemical plants, things like that.
I had to get the procedure at the university hospital, which also frightened me. I've never had a major surgery. That one OBGYN, her name was Martha, she held my hand through all of it. It was scary and it was sad and it was devastating, but I have that memory of Martha in my head. And when we came home, we actually made a funny decision, but we immediately drove to Montana. We have a lot of very close friends there, and we went to Montana and laid on the floor with my close girlfriends and Spence and watched stupid movies, and they just held me and comforted me, and we got through those next few days together. It was really hard. I had a friend driving from Montana. She came here almost every 2 weeks, I swear. We have another friend, his slippers are still here because he pretty much moved in, you know, and I've never seen such beauty and love.
We were lucky with the support, and I know that we were lucky, but I believe that there are avenues out there for those people, and don't be afraid to ask. And, you know, you're probably going to need it, and there's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, be prepared to fight, but you'll be surprised with how strong you are.
Me personally, I never really understood what it meant to be brave or courageous. And it's not about like doing hard things. It's about being really scared and doing it in spite of your fear. And I guess I realized I could do that. I've always pushed myself, but I've never really been this scared of something and been like, okay, I'm this scared and I'm still gonna push forward and do it.
Just back in October, we hit that 2-year mark, and she'd been cancer-free, and we were able to bump out to 6 months, and the chances of reoccurrence dropped significantly. So it was a wonderful day.
But, you know, we're not sure if I can get pregnant yet, and we're just kind of going with the flow right now. To an extent, I'm comfortable sitting with that uncertainty because I'm happy with my life right now. I'm so incredibly grateful and ecstatic. I'm crying tears of joy right now because honestly, 2.5 years ago, I didn't know if I was gonna be here at this point. Just looking out the window right now and seeing the sunset, like that's magic to me. And I genuinely am happy with that. And I have so many kids in my life right now. Like so many babies, my nieces and my nephews, my godkids. Like I'm overjoyed. You know, I see kids in my practice and that fills me more than I ever realized. A lot of people have been suffering. It's been really awesome to be there for them. That feels good, to be able to support people the way that they've supported us, and I'm so grateful to be strong enough to do that.